Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I'm Gypsy Girl here to give you another monthly reading for Virgo, August 2023. What are the messages for Virgo for August 2023? Thank you, Spirit. What does Virgo need to know? What are the messages for Virgo for 2023 August? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Hierophant, we have healing. So definitely we are being Spirit is guiding our healing. Whatever is happening to bring us to a healing. Whatever you're going through, if you find it that it is difficult, because there is a sense of betrayal here for the truth, but it is opening up a doorway. The portal is opening up for that healing to take place. That betrayal had to come in. This is destiny here. Because if Spirit is taking what you've been through to teach you, to heal you, then it is karmic. And even if you find it hard, you are rising up, you are spiraling up, you are standing up for what you believe in. You are not letting go, because you have that victory coming in here with this ace. It's truth. And if even it were to count as 12 swords, it's going on behind the scenes, again, to bring up your integrity, to make you heal and become a stronger person. Your time is coming in September, Virgo. Your healing is, if it hasn't already begun, it is going to begin by the end of this month. And by September, you will feel different. You will feel stronger. If you don't feel so already. And the devil is walking away, reciprocity, taking control. The devil is stopping certain things from happening. The devil is not going to allow more of the same to come to you. Walking away is what is required, and then you will do it because the devil says so. Hard lessons is what we are going through with August into September for the healing to take place, because that's what happens. August is a very tough and difficult time, and then September is a healing time. So just be patient and take the lessons as they come, and know that Spirit has your back. What are the important messages for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? Thank you, Spirit, protecting me, keeping me safe. What does Virgo need to know? We have, again, the Hierophant showing up with the 9 of Cups. Satisfaction will be had with this Queen of Pentacles. Bringing in the balance, or putting things out of balance, but bringing it in the balance and putting down the burden. Again, it's behind the scenes. So it is a question of, if you want to marry, if you want to be put into a relationship, it will come. If you are looking to hold back because you're worried, but there's no sign of worry here. It's more of a sense of healing. Tower is going to come down when you walk away. Again, not walking away. For those of you who know you need to, you will walk away. You want to be on your own, to bring down the tower. It's a culmination here for this king. So if he has to leave a situation in order to get into a situation, then that's what he will do. And if he needs to leave a situation to be on his own for a time because of the repetition of relationships, he's going to be divinely guided by that. Not off of. See, again, the self-love. That Two of Cups is building up. It's building up for that commitment that needs to happen. But then being held back because a certain time must pass, and that's where the devil comes in. We have to remember, everything happens in its own time, the way it's supposed to, and there will be a victory by the light of the moon. So you can look forward to a proposal, or you can look forward to making your mind up, having that decision, whether it is to get into a marriage or to walk away from one. That seems to be the dilemma. But then everyone has their own. It's either you're going away from or you're going to something, and just fit it to your situation. If you really want that something, and Spirit is helping you to get it, but within the right time. What is the important messages? Okay, deck cracking again. So we have the 7 and the 1. Things in the past are coming in with a lot of enthusiasm. So it seems that what you've worked on in the past is going to be fruitful. And take it as it resonates. If you're working on something and you're getting the green light to go ahead with it, then yeah. But if you feel like you're not and it's being held back, then that's because it's not ready. But things that you've done in the past, projects even, it's going to come to fruition, what needs to come to fruition. But you must be ready to accept that it won't, because it depends. It all depends. So the layout hasn't changed since the last read. It's still the same. We have the first line is the viewer. If you are not Virgo, then you are the second line, which would be the significant other. And if you are Virgo, and you are still a cross watcher for your partner, you place yourself in the first or the second line. Third line is the outcome, this read. And this would be anybody in your circle or outside of your circle, depending on if you have friends, family, associates, significant other. Just making sure. Seems all right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have that 7 of Pentacles, where things that you were working on in the past, you have courage to face them, keep building them, working on them. You want to go back in time with that. And this is where Venus is in retrograde, to allow us to see and revisit things that we worked on in the past. So if you're working on a relationship that you've had and you want to get back into it, that's one thing. Then you have the passion to go forward with that. And this becomes a 2 of Wands. So you're making new plans. This is innovation and excitement. And you want to propose. You're excited about it. You're very excited. You have lots to say. It's all about the truth. Very passionate. You're working hard. You're working on it. Working on those details to get that satisfaction, to get what you want into fruition. You've not given up. That's what this is saying. You've not given up. You're very enthusiastic, and you're hoping for victory, and you're working to change the direction of your life because of it. And that's good. That's very good. And you are willing to walk away from the suffering. And that's good, because you're spiraling up. Again, it is a healing process. This is a beautiful read where you are taking the initiative to stand and turn away from that sense of lack, of not having, of be feeling not worthy. You've turned away from that. That's very good. It's very good. You're spiraling up. You're seeing your self-worth, and you're seeing that you have value. And here you have, this is either you and yourself being very passionate and patient and nurturing and trying to build on that intuition, because you're going into either secrecy or you're keeping a secret about the truth, but you're very passionate and nurturing. Okay, this is how you are reflected here, the first line. Walking away, knowing the truth. You see, this is where it comes in, the truth here. It is a victory that you walk away. It is a victory because your nurturing will bring in that marriage, that wanting to be in a partnership. It will come if that is what you want. For those of us who are looking to end by walking away, that relationship, it will be, you either end it and go on your own to find that self-love and be and nurture yourself more in order to have another relationship come to you, because you will be standing in your integrity. I think we might need to take some cards here. What is this Queen of Cups? Let's see. What does this Queen of Cups represent? See that love, that unconditional love, and standing in control of what you want, and being able to walk away and still have that love. So it's as if you're leaving a situation to get into another situation. So you're leaving one relationship for another one, and that just means that it is time to end, because there's a disappointment that now is finished. It's healed. You've gone through it, and you've decided, I don't want this anymore. I want something else, because this would make, his sword would make four swords. So the healing process has happened already, because you have come into your own self-love. Again, with the victory, the truth. There was a betrayal. Change your perspective. Made you realize you need to forgive yourself before you can forgive another. And that is how you spiral up. Okay, so it is about ending one relationship and going into another, because you know what you're getting. You know where the truth is. You're standing in your integrity. What's this? Let's see how we can just give a little deeper perspective. What's this Eight of Cups representing? Again, see, being spirit is the one that puts you into the situation where you can see and understand and make the choice of what you want, knowing that this is really what you want, because you've been in that mindset of working out the details and figuring out the truth. Remember, you had to come with 8 swords, and 2 more is the 10. So in the mental, that self-betrayal, or that final betrayal of getting to the truth, is what brought the forgiveness, because you understood the lesson of what it means to be honest in a relationship. Your enthusiasm is what brings in the cycle and then the ending. See? That's why you have to walk away, because you know everything that needs to everything that you need to make that step into forgiveness of the self and then of another. And in forgiving the other, you're able to walk away. Because that is the choice, and that's destiny, to bring you to your integrity so that you can walk away. It is in your integrity that you stand up and say, you know what, I want to be honest with you. This is not what I want. And then you leave. I mean, I'm just saying it like that, but it does go into a deeper conversation, and that is where the truth comes in. And the patience, that nurturing patience to handle and deal with and allow the other person to behave and respond in the way that they are going to, so that you can still walk away. Again, this is all going to happen by the moon, man. Just follow your phases, see where the moon is at when you read that, when you get this reading, and you can gauge from there. So let's see, what is this Three of Cups representing? Oh, that third party situation, following of the intuition, changing, evolving. See, that intuition, that knowing of your readiness, that readiness to change and say, you know what, I don't want this anymore, I want something else. At least you know the honesty is there, because you've primed yourself, you've prepped and worked and earned, so that you can now go into a threesome that just is off balance, and you know it, because that's why you're leaving it, to say, no, I don't want this anymore. Your destiny is calling on you. Here it is, right here. Destiny is calling on you to change, to grow and change. Look at that, all higher arcana. Your intuition is what is leading you, and it is your intuition that is granted to you by spirit, because of the moon here. You see all the secrets in the moon, knowing, following what it is that you know you need to do. It is to bring back what was taken from you, and it is that self-respect that you know you need to hold on to, not looking to manifest ways of sabotaging what you know you want, because that is where the integrity comes in. You're doing well, you're doing amazing, Virgo, you're doing amazing here. This is healing, this is true healing. All right, we leave it there because it's pretty straightforward. It's all about relationships, and you fit it to your situation. If you're walking away from a third party situation, then this is you. And if you are just growing into having a relationship, then Spirit will test you to show you how to choose between two. If it is not that you're in one and wanting to get out of it, you probably have a choice of two, because you have to choose one in order to be with another. You can't have both. And if you're thinking of having both, then that will be another lesson that you'll go through. But Spirit is guiding your lesson to choose. This is where the truth comes in. You see, you're speaking truth both ways, or you're receiving truth both ways, and then you will decide which way you will go. But you will walk away from something, a relationship that is no longer serving you. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping us safe. What is the oracle message for this reading? What is the oracle message for this reading for August 2023 for Virgo? What is the oracle message? Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message? What does Virgo need to know? Co-create is in the reverse. Mending is trying to show itself, so that forgiveness is there. Okay, let's see. Co-create is in the reverse. 40. Let's see. Open up on 17. So if we're at co-create, we were at 39. Should have been a new life. So birth of new ideas, growth opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. So you had a good start. You were off, you met someone. And then what happened? Co-create, creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. Okay, so things went one way and another. Let's see the protection. With all the manifestation and creativity, art, fruition. Yes, you were very creative, and your exploration went the other way because it's in reversed. So you are trying too hard to create all that you desire. Without the nurturing, vital force of spirit, perhaps you are in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a monumental task, but unable to decide on your first step. So you just avoid doing anything. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it all has to come down to you? Inspiration means the drawing in of divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration. Two minds are greater than one. So co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. So you're trying too hard, or you were trying too hard. You were trying to please two people in some cases. You wanted to have two people. You was looking at, whoa, this would be even better if I did this. And you went thinking that you could do it all. Spirit said, no, you have to choose, and you have to fix, and you have to be honest. I mean, fit it to your situation, because this is all about things that you wanted to do, worked on, patience even. Maybe you became impatient, or someone became impatient with you on what you were able to offer or what you were willing to give. And then it started going in a spiraling down mode instead of a spiraling up. And here is where you need to walk away. Depends on you, okay? So let's see the fates, because that's good news. It's right side up. It's karmic, fate, acceptance. There are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. So the relationship that you got into may have been overwhelming for you, or it became overwhelming. You have to decide. Let's look at the relationship on that. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are, not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who you are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So whatever it is you're walking away from taught you that lesson. And you must walk away with that lesson so that you can spiral up into the next relationship that you're going into. Virgo, if you're leaving a situation, it is for your own good that it's happening. And it is you that is choosing to leave, because you are standing in your integrity. You are holding yourself up and taking back what was taken from you. If it is self-respect, then for sure that you know you need to walk away. But you are nurturing, and you are enthusiastic, and you are a provider. So you are not going to walk away and leave the other person hanging. That is where that forgiveness needs to come in. Because on forgiving that person that you leave, the next relationship that you walk into will be a divinely guided one. because you've earned and learned the lessons. On that note, I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, Virgo, love and light.